Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Good day. Hope you guys are feeling well. And if you're not feeling well, you're making a plan to shift that energy around and get into a better mood, right? Because we're all in control of our energy. And we know that what we think can affect how we feel. And that's the message of the day. You want to think well of yourself. You want to think well. You want to focus on yourself. If you're having a hard time focusing, of which I have had for the last couple of days, I don't know what's going on astrologically, but yeah, I've had a hard time just sitting down and focusing on doing work. I've been like bouncing through the house and whatever. But yeah, to bring back our focus, we breathe and we know that this too shall pass. And we cleanse our energy. And so today we are here to do a reading for the Divine Feminines, and I want you guys to know I love you. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. And if you would, could you just go ahead and hit the like button now? If nothing else but to get I love you, hopefully you like that. And you could like this video for me so that I can get out past the algorithm, which means past the people who watch me on a regular basis, but maybe get out into the overall collective. And so I would really appreciate that. And I love you. I really do. Even if you don't hit the like button, I love you anyway. And so we are here to do a Divine Feminine reading. And we pulled the Five of Earth. And there may be some divine feminines who are feeling a sense of lack. And a sense of lack can be in so many definitions. You can feel a sense of lack with love. You can, which we all know what a sense of the lack of love is. Every one of us has been there where we felt unloved, because it wouldn't be a human experience if we haven't. We've all experienced feeling as if we weren't loved and as if we haven't or didn't love ourselves even, right? So it could be this kind of lack, a lack of love, a lack of love towards oneself, a lack of love towards others. It could be a lack of money. I'll show you this. Material wealth, but it feels more spiritual to me. And what you think you lack, you really don't. Because if you have everything that you need right now, you know, it is just a feeling. If you have food, if you have water and a roof over your head, then you have everything you need to create a new existence, a new, different way of life. You have a little bit of stability, you have nutrition, and you have a place to think without a lot of intrusion. So you have an opportunity to transform and figure out how and what you lack in. It looks like you're rooted here. Maybe this is more of a dry spell, a time to turn inward towards yourself with self-love, to count your worth. And, when I say to count your worth, this is, to acknowledge that you're a human being on this earth, you're actually etheric, spiritual being on this earth, having a human experience. And there are going to be times when one feels as if they're not getting to where they want to be, or they lack the ability to do so. But we lack nothing. We have in our backbone the DNA of 8 billion years of being in this universe. And not just that, we actually carry the DNA of every creature that's on this planet that's made of. And not just that, we have a certain percentage of DNA that they have no idea what it is. Can you imagine the power that is within you? Because your spine, your DNA that goes up and down your backbone there, you are capable of accessing those energies. Your ancestors back 8 billion years from the beginning, possibly when time began, is when a man was able to recognize, oh, time is changing, things are different, blah, blah, blah. And so, you lack nothing. You just haven't found it yet. And this is why our inner world is so important. This is why lighting up our chakra system is so important, because it literally shines light into those energies. And I really believe that the messages, they always say they come from within us. It would have to come out of our DNA. All that stuff they say is junk in the trunk, that's our ancestors, man, hanging out for a ride. Memories, DNA codes. Who knows, right? All things are possible in the eyes of the universe, in the realm of possibilities. And so, I think the spiritual is also somewhat scientific and can be explained. Trauma might wake it up, It's called many different things in many different cultures: Kundalini, spiritual awakening, light workers. There's many different names for it. But we lack nothing. We lack not one thing. So if anybody feels like they lack, it is time to spend some time alone and to nurture yourself and give yourself some love, and to tell yourself, I lack nothing. And I'm going to give myself a day of rest and babying, because what I lack is the self-love towards myself. And I give to everybody. You give to everybody. You love people. You share your life with people. If you're watching this show right here, we are a collective of men and women who have hearts. And we give a lot. Not just to our children, our husbands, but to strangers. We care for people. We care for creatures. We care for the planet. We care for the future. We are very strong and empowered women. And God loves us. And God loves you and wants you to not be distressed about anything, because everything will come to you in divine timing as God sees that it is time for you to progress further. So do not doubt yourself. Do not doubt that which is around you. First go within, balance out, and recognize that within you is everything you'll ever need. And that as you work towards becoming a manifester, you know that you must not ever have a lack mindset, because when you have a lack mindset, you will manifest a lacking life. So you want to have the mindset of you have everything you need, and you're grateful for what you have, and you know that your future has hope, that you definitely got more coming. especially if it's something that's on the outside of you that you're looking for. But if you're not sure of what you're looking for and you feel lack, that means you need to go within and find it from in there. And so this was a rough card to start from. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I would have much rather started, on a high note. But let me tell you something. Five of Pentacles is halfway to 10. You've done past Four of Pentacles, which is balance and holding on to your resources. And five is also change. Something in you is changing. You're manifesting something maybe different, and maybe you feel like you're not capable of doing that. But in all actuality, you kind of got to wait with the divine timing and the changing of the cycles and the seasons. We got the new moon coming up. I heard today, like on the 12th, I will check on that. Let me put that down. Check new moon, new moon, new moon. But this is when you want to plant your seeds and your ideas in the new moon, in the darkness. The new moon is a dark moon. We don't see no moon on a new moon. And that's like planting your seeds in the dark, right? So, it could be, just like I said, you lack nothing. And, when I've realized that we have all that DNA and then the chakra system, and so many things begin to come together for me, for spiritually. Now I can't prove anything other than what it has done for me. And if any other people are practicing the chakra cleansings and stuff like that, just let me know, okay? Let me know how it's going for you, if you're having a change in your life and stuff like that. But I believe as we light up and heat up our chakras and that spiritual fire, it literally lights up, maybe awakens information that's inside of us already in our DNA. Who knows? I mean, nobody can prove it ain't true. And I'm a very, practical person. I believe that everybody said first, it's all inside you. It's all inside you. Inside you. Well, where would it be stored? Our brain has got a lot of stuff in it, but we use it for mechanical works, a lot of it, and stuff. So that information is stored somewhere that we have to be able to reach it somehow, some way, through the right actions. Oh, magic witch. Earth, Amazon, daughter. The witches are back. Okay, I don't consider myself a witch. I am a child of God. But I will go back to the Ancient of Days where wit, to be very smart and witty, and the CH is also the beginning of church. I often, there was another word that's got a CH in it at the end that makes me think of church too, but I can't remember what it is right now. But yeah, witch is just another word for magician. Yeah, Hermes, Mercury, communication, to make things happen, to know how to work with your elements, and to know how to work with your mind, to know how to work with your body, to know how to work with these things, to create a whole within yourself where you feel whole, that you're a whole person, that you feel comfortable in your own skin. And that is exactly, the sacred path. It's a sacred path, and you open it up. You open up the gates of it, which are your chakra systems. You are heaven on earth. It lives in you. This is beautiful. And again, we got the witches are back. Amazon daughter. You know, in the Bible, it says Zion. Okay? How many words do you know end with Zion? But am I Zion? Amazon? The women, the Amazon women of the wild. I'm not talking about the murders of men and all that. I'm just talking about women who could run the camp, who could fight their battles, women who could stand strong and proud in who they are, speak their truth and hold their boundaries, and know they lack nothing. Again, Amazon daughter. That's the goddess pose. Do you guys do the goddess pose? I do that sometimes. It releases negative energy in the hips, and the hips store negative energy on women, they say. I've read about it. I believe it. I use it sometimes. Not so often anymore, but over the last year. Yeah. And then we got 5 of air. Harmony, balance, alignment, tuning up, change, inspiration. So yeah, within you is a whole ancient cabinet of information. And I am so sure of this. I mean, I really know that it has to come from somewhere. And I'm sure that my guides and my ancestors told me it comes, a lot of the mysteries come out of the DNA, the mist, you know, out of the ethers, out of the steam that you cause within you when you light your fire and water, bring it to life, and then you alchemize within yourself. Alchemy. It's all about alchemy. Yeah, 3 of fire, that's magic. 3 of fire, ceremonial magic. But I'm not talking about like, you know, doing magic rituals, because I don't do that. Well, maybe I do when I call upon the power of the Creator and the ethers to come down and cleanse my chakras and cleanse my system. And maybe at a certain point, when we have our system so cleansed and we can be trusted, we are given sacred information that we can understand. I mean, it's possible. 8 of fire, that means it's a message. So, I love you guys. Okay, so we were talking about this one card, and I could talk about this card all day long. You know, this is halfway to where you want to be, and you lack nothing. Lack nothing. It's all inside of you. The whole universe is within you, and you are the transmitter. You are the ideal of God incarnate on this planet, and you came lacking nothing. You lack nothing. You just have to maybe spend a little bit of time alone, pampering yourself, giving yourself love, giving yourself kindness and understanding, setting boundaries from people who doubt you, setting boundaries from people who disrespect you. And if it comes to people who are at work or something like that, you might go into silent mode and act like they're not even in this world, detach. Oh, I guarantee you that really gets some goats there. Let me tell you, they'll be rutting and hutting. Meanwhile, you can just kind of grin, and the silent mode is the best mode possible. Freaks people out. Meanwhile, you walk with your head high, and you tell yourself you're the best you got, and you're doing the best you can. And just those words right there, I'm doing my best, will calm you down enough that you can realize that the feeling of lack is just that. It's an illusion. It's a feeling. Because you have everything in you need to get what you need. Oh, look. I love that card. That's the anything possible card. It's up to you and you choose. You choose. Okay. I've been sitting here talking. You guys are probably done hung up on me. But, I love you anyway, and I'm going to go ahead and finish. And I'm only putting out there what God's message for you is from the Most High, from the celestial, higher consciousness of life to bring you joy and happiness and let your life feel as if you're leading a sacred life within yourself. And this doesn't mean I'm making any choices for you whatsoever, other than to tell you a natural way of healing yourself to get there. The water matriarch. The love in the water is healing. The message is healing. So for those of you who are still here, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And the love is healing. God loves you. The love that I speak to you is the love of God coming through me, channeling out to you. It could be no other way, right? Because, that's a lot of love. That's beautiful stuff. And I get to feel this all day long. And it's beautiful. And I just want to share how I got here with you guys through the healing, through horrible mess. I mean, we don't even want to go back to my mess. But let me just tell you, you can overcome anything. And I know that. 3 of air. Use your intuition. See the intuition on the bottom? Use your intuition. Detach from anything that you feel may have hurt you. Detach. Pull away. You do not have to, you don't even have to act they are alive in this world if you don't want to. Right now, the most important thing is for you to speak your truth. See the water coming out of her throat there? Dark blue waters, which would be a hard truth that you need to speak and release. Yeah. And when you speak that truth, your truth, you'll release that energy. Heavy, dark, weighed down. You have something you want to say to somebody. Gather up your courage. And when you're ready, say it. Even if your voice shakes and you cry while you're saying it. I've been there before too. Say it anyway. Say it to the one you want to say it to. And if you can't say it to the one you want to say it to, then you need to talk to the mirror. You need to speak in the mirror, and you need to speak it to the mirror. Until you feel you can say what you need to say. You feel comfortable saying it. And you can say it out in the open to the one you want to hear it. Use your voice. Use your emotions to help with the healing That's what the Amazon water matriarch, that's what the water matriarch, water is healing. Water is your voice. Somebody needs to speak up. Look here. See the water coming out of her throat chakra? Pouring out. Her eyes so sad. She has something to say, but she's not saying it. And when you say it, your vibration will instantly go up. You may get like this. Don't put yourself in harm's way. God just wants me to let you know that. Those of you who are in harm know not to say anything. And I pray God nobody is ever in harm. I pray God you're not allowing yourself to be somewhere where you could be harmed. You're too precious for that. Say your truth. Speak out if you know something that needs to be said. That's what God is saying. Use your emotions and your voice. Express yourself. What do they want to express? I mean, this could be about love. This could feel like you can't express love. This could be you can't express your frustration at somebody. This is really heavy, deep emotions. This is feeling like maybe you can't talk to someone, you know? This is about just kind of the feeling of maybe not even knowing what to say. Then you need to write your feelings down so you understand. That's what writing is for. I was just looking over here like that because I'm looking at my notebooks and how I always keep one open and the pen laid on top of it. And throughout the day, I write down how I feel or thoughts or, little jots of reminders of this or that. And then I can go back and look. And you find there's hidden value in that. See that? There's hidden value of it because you go back and you're like, oh. And you get realizations and feelings. And you understand things deeper. Yeah. This energy needs to be shifted. You want to shift this energy. As soon as you feel tired of being in this energy, then you want to shift the energy. Self-love will shift this energy. You will get out of your head and into your heart. You tell your spirit, we will now move into the heart, and you open your heart. See it opening up like two double doors. I actually see mine as a big old heart, like I see the doors opening up to allow love in and to allow love out. It's metaphysical. It's magical. It's working on yourself. It's telling yourself, and you're deep in those places where you don't understand things, those sixth senses, that you are a part of working in this body. And you do have a little control of how you feel and what you're doing. Water Amazon daughter. Right here we got fire and water, creating yourself, creating you. Look at that double heart. That's what I was saying. See, your divine masculine, your divine feminine. And that's two feminines, maybe that's one whole feminine. Yeah. And we got one whole feminine here too. Knowing your moods, understanding yourself, allowing yourself to have your emotions. I love my emotions. Whether I'm sad, whether I'm depressed, I never push myself. I never give myself a hard time. I allow myself and my feelings to be what they are. I don't question them. No, I just allow them to be. And I transmute them. I like to listen to good things when I'm feeling down, good music, watch a good, funny, heartwarming show, um, exercise, yoga. I love yoga because it swishes the water in your body around and it changes everything. It gives you a vibrational feeling. Now, when I speak yoga, there's 7-minute yoga um, on silver sneakers that a girl, middle aged, is doing with her elder mother and father. It's beautiful. I love it. I like to do it when I need a quick fix. And it really does help you to lighten up and enjoy the day better. Takes away stress, I think. I'm not sure, but yoga is awesome. Stretching the muscles, you know, giving yourself a chance to work the body, work your focus, because you have to focus on your yoga moves. You know, change your water and air because you have to deep breathe, and you're, moving and stretching in ways that's going to make the waters within you and your blood flow, right? Right. It's a sacred path for me. It is a sacred path, really. But you are on the sacred path, Divine Feminine. You have all these beautiful things that are in your mind that you want to do. And you know what? Relax, because it will happen. Yeah, you've done built a world within. Your crown is gorgeous, selfless and simple. God always brings these kind of people through. They never have to wait long before happy, happy, joy, joy comes in. And that's a matter of fact. You're on the right path. You're going the right way. And you know that you're sacred. You know you're beloved of God. And you know you deserve a good and better life than what you left behind. Yeah. Or what you are leaving behind now, right? Right. You can see it in all the signs. It says sign language on the bottom, sacred paths on top. 5 again, change. 5, 3, 5. Yeah. Celebrate. Fire Amazon daughter. You've lit the fires within. Yep. The fire that makes you want to do the dance, yeah? Yeah, the fire that brings excitement into your life, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, we're on our last days of the dark night of winters, right? Well, okay, a month from now, it will begin to get light earlier each and every morning and stay light darker each and every day. Approximately, yeah, like 3 weeks from now, the first week of January and the last week of December are the darkest. And then we began having our longer days and moving towards the lighter part of the year. And everybody is always so happy through Christmas season, but you ever notice after Christmas in January, everybody's so glad it's over? Yeah. After the 1st of January, we're all glad that Christmas season is over, even though we love it while it lasts, right? So, in 1 month, to me that don't seem very long, but in 1 month, our days will begin getting longer. And so we are at the last of the longest nights of the year for this side of our planet. And after that, it passed by fast to me. Or, I don't pay attention to time very well, so I usually hang out in the present moment, which it's just, it doesn't matter what time it is or what time it's going to be or what time it was. You just keep on moving forward in the present moment. Yeah. Number 2, sacred paths. Well, we have sacred paths here. We have celebrate here because we're moving forward. Divine Feminine, you are priestesses. You are in touch deeply, deeply, deeply with Mother Earth, with the Kundalini, with the spiritual reigns. God hath blessed you. I love this. I love this. Yeah. This is beautiful. This is control. Control of oneself, control of one's light, control of one's darkness, control of and at home on this planet, a part of the tree of life in the universe. This is bigger than just the planet. This is a universal tree of life. See there? This is the universe. She is the universe. Like I said, the universe is inside of you. And you are the universe. We carry it within us. That's Ouroboros, the snake that eats its tail. We no longer do that. Follow our cycles. We don't follow those cycles. We have our head up now. We're moving forward. No more eating of the tail. We're evolving. Mother Universe here we see, because she's holding the earth in her hands. And there's the tree of life. I told you your DNA is 8.6 billion years old. You carry that inside of you. Maybe this was the beginning. It doesn't matter who we came from or where we came from. What matters is that we're here now. And there is no right or wrong. There's just learning and growing and experiencing. Changing if we don't like the experience. Moving into another direction if that experience doesn't work for us. Such growth. This is number 2, High Arcana. Beautiful, beautiful Divine Feminine. Coming right out of the lack mentality. Moving into understanding your emotions. Getting your mind going. We got earth, water, air. And the sacred path is fire. 5 5s. 2 3 5 and 5. 10 completion. Okay, Divine Feminines, let's look at our chakras. 1 2. I got these new deck of cards. It's got the chakras on it and stuff. Let's look at your chakras. How are you doing? How you doing? How's your fire burning? This says you got a good fire going. You got your mind going. You're rooted in the earth. You're feeling your emotions. Um, you're coming out as the high priestess here. Yeah. Enjoyment, loving life, not afraid, brave, balancing between good and evil, keeping everything in check, 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 check. How is Divine Feminine's chakras? Oh, oh, they are in looking good. Your third eye is open. Your solar plexus is turned on. Your heart chakra is working. And your throat chakra, blue, is fired up. And yes, we got the sword of truth here. If you were wondering about something, the Holy Spirit says yes. The answer is yes. As you can see down here on the bottom, we got the colors of your chakras. So this represents your third eye chakra. This represents your self-esteem, your solar plexus. This represents your heart. And this represents your throat chakra. So you're using your intuition very wisely. And you love yourself very kindly. And your heart is wide open to telling the truth and standing in your truth. We've got Aquarius, Pisces, Air, and that might be Capricorn. Beginnings, power, potential, early stages, new ideas, positive, creative, first causes. We got 3. Yeah, that's the eye. New challenges, conquest, victory, decisions, power, intellect, potential, courage, your leader, prosperity, success, deeply intellectual. You're moving forward, Divine Feminine. Need I say more? No, ma'am, I need not. I love you guys. Please like and share, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this. I love you very much. God bless y'all and have a wonderful evening. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.